As the coronavirus continues its relentless spread across the globe, the World Health Organization has officially declared it a pandemic. Governments have been struggling to get the crisis under control. Their ultimate goal isn't to stop the virus in its tracks, as cases have already spread too widely for that, but to flatten the curve, meaning to slow the rate of new infections. This gives researchers time to develop tests and treatments, and keeps the hospitals from getting overwhelmed with a sudden rush of new patients. One tool to help flatten the curve is social distancing, which means keeping away from other people and not gathering in large crowds such as weddings, concerts, conferences, sporting events, and mass transit. The other tool that the governments use to control the spread of diseases is quarantine. Quarantines are for people or groups who don't have symptoms but were exposed to the sickness. A quarantine keeps them away from others so they don't unknowingly infect anyone. Quarantine can get rather lonely and boring, and in today's video, we'll tell you what activities you can do during this time to keep yourself sane and productive. From cooking, learning to play an instrument, catching up on your favorite series and movies, to working out at home and many more. Watch until the end to find out what they are. Number 1. Implement a routine. Quarantine is not a vacation. Think of it as a learning experience, a laboratory where you can test new habits and routines. Start by creating a daily schedule for yourself and try your best to adhere to it. Think about how you want to exercise your mind, body, and spirit and put it in writing. Number 2. Teach yourself how to play an instrument. If you're quarantined and confined to your residence, you may want to pick up that acoustic guitar that's been lying in the corner of your apartment that you've never touched. An easy way you can start is by downloading an app that helps you tune those strings. You'll then want to hop on YouTube to find a few good videos on how to play the guitar, and you're off. Although we should mention this is a lot easier if you live alone, listening to someone learn how to play an instrument's pretty rough. Plus, you're already quarantined. There's no need to make it even harder for someone. Enjoying this list so far? Well, there's a lot more good stuff coming up, but before moving on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Number 3. Do some coloring. We're not talking about doing some scribbling with colored pencils and those grown-up coloring books that were popular a few years ago. We're talking about getting some crayons and Disney coloring books and just coloring the day away. Don't laugh, don't roll your eyes or snicker. Coloring can be very calming and soothing for adults. Number 4. Take care of yourself. It's important to maintain principles of self-care, which in general means continuing to do the things that keep you healthy. Try to eat well, get enough rest and exercise. Avoid sitting all day. It's important to keep yourself busy and active within the framework of your house. Sitting is not a good way to lay off physical tension and emotional distress. Number 5. Reach out and talk to people. In spite of being forced to remain at home, try to limit your isolation. Use your social networks to talk to people. When you feel stressed, call someone and chat, or talk to someone with whom you can express your feelings. Anxiety is exacerbated in conditions of uncertainty, and talking about what you can do within the constraints of your situation will help you feel more in control. It's often the case that your friends or colleagues are not aware you're in quarantine, so it's important to let them know and give them the opportunity to help. This is especially crucial if you're living alone. If you're worried about your parents, stay in touch with them and see how they're doing. Just to chat, to connect, and not leave them feeling isolated. Number 6. Meditate. You can only refresh your Apple News, scroll through your feed, or watch panicked newscasters for so long. Try a morning ritual, like meditation. If you don't know how to do it, use an app or watch a YouTube video for help. Meditation can work wonders for your mental health in times like these. It can also help you be focused and calm. Start your day without your phone. Make a cup of tea, light a candle, burn incense, and take 10 minutes to be present and thankful for everything you have. Number 7. Get exercising. Fitness is medicine. Staying strong can be a powerful defense, even if you end up catching COVID-19. For the most bang for your buck at home, the burpee is the best. No matter where you are in the fitness spectrum, there aren't many things that are so simple but have such a profound effect as a burpee. Push-ups and squats are powerful workout tools, and you'll discover that you have things at home that are as effective as some of the machines you've used to strengthen your arms and legs. Walking and running are okay too. If you have a Fitbit, don't give up on that 10,000 step goal. If your area is not on total lockdown, a vigorous stroll around the neighborhood can be refreshing on many levels. Just be aware to maintain social distance. Stay at least 6 feet away from others and wash your hands when you return from your walk. And don't overdo it. Depleting your energy reserves can impact your immune system. Number 8. Get crafty. Is your craft corner gathering dust? Now's the time to dive back into it and get your creative juices flowing. Anything's game, from scrapbooking and painting to knitting and crocheting to adult coloring and even jewelry making. Pick any craft that interests you and pick something that you weren't able to do because of a lack of time. Number 9. Catch up on your favorite series and movies. This is one of the easiest and most popular options because it's basically the best fun thing to do at home no matter who you're with. Just put on the TV or whatever video subscription service you have. Take advice from your friends or online forums and get cracking on those missed series and movies. Leave this world for a minute and escape into a different one that isn't ending. I mean, unless you watch War of the Worlds. In that case, the world is ending. Number 10. Read a book. It seems that reading actual books has been largely replaced by staring at screens. But there's truly nothing that can replace the feeling of curling up with a good book. It's good for your soul and a great way to spend a day at home. If it's cold where you are, light a fire, make some tea, get cozy. Number 11. Pamper yourself. Stress from work or school? It's now time to treat yourself at home. Catch some sleep, especially if you haven't had a full 8-hour sleep for years. Meditate or do some yoga. You can also take care of yourself by using face masks, having a mani-pedi, or a spa day at home. After this, you'll be a new, refreshed you. Number 12. Make something. Do anything you want, or make something you've put off for a long time. It may be your dream or vision board, or a story you want to write, or a treehouse. You've got a lot of time on your hands, so it's time to experiment and have fun. Who knows, you might get an innovative idea and it might lead to an excellent business. Number 13. Listen to podcasts. If you've yet to hop on the podcast bandwagon, there's no better time than now to explore the great new world of podcasts. With several great shows available, you can listen to some of the most engaging audio storytelling you'll hear, even as you receive news updates on coronavirus. Number 14. Cook. Unless you're planning to live on takeout for the next couple months, now's the time to brush up on your cooking skills. Work your way through our easy-to-follow video recipes for a range of delicious dishes. If cooking isn't your forte, start off with easier dishes and then move on to tougher and more complex ones once you've started enjoying the process of cooking. And don't worry if things don't turn out exactly as you hoped. After all, you'll be the only one to notice. Number 15. Update your resume. Updating your resume is one of those tasks that falls by the wayside in everyday life. And it's understandable. It's hard, it takes a long time, and you should usually have several people look at it to find mistakes. Well, a quarantine is plenty of time to get your resume in order for the next time you find yourself on the job hunt. Number 16. Clean your house and declutter. Okay, so this one isn't as fun as the other activities, but how many times have you sighed over the state of your house and promised yourself you'd get the house clean? Yep, this is your time to shine. Put on your favorite music and get going. Stop hoarding and start decluttering. Trust us, you'll feel better after organizing your space and getting rid of junk. If you're enjoying this activity, you can also give your home a makeover as well. Number 17. Learn a new language. If you're like a lot of people wishing you always had learned another language, well, what are you waiting for? You may never make it to the country that speaks said language, but at least you'll know how to say, "Where's the bathroom?" in German. There are plenty of resources available online to help you master the language that you want to learn. Are you on self-isolation or quarantine? Have you tried any of these activities? Let us know in the comment section below.
Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.